Hey, hey, hey. Yes, sir. It's your boy, KQKC Boxing Channel. Yes, I have Al Heyman right in front of me. And I will get to the video in 1 second. But I have to explain something. Al Heyman is a graduate of Harvard University Ivy League school. It's not easy getting into Harvard. Harvard takes the best and the brightest. Our 44th president went to Harvard Law School. That's even harder. Now, Al Heyman did major in business. And he took what he learned into the music industry as a promoter of, let's say, Beyonce, who at that time, Destiny Child, Earth, Wind, and Fire. We all that's over 50 know about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Woo-wee! Yes. And a few other groups. Famous groups. Then he dabbled a little bit in boxing and he loved it. I mean, he loved it. Just like I love boxing. And he used his tutelage, his influence, to get what he wanted done and where he wanted boxing to go. A lot of people didn't agree. People like Oscar De La Hoya, Bob Arum, and many others. Star/Banner Promotions, the one that kicked Demetrius Andre to the curb and said, we can't do nothing with you, brother, because no one want to touch you, because you pulled out of too many fights, you've been on the shelf too long, and you pretty much is not worth shit. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out because later on we're going to revert back to this man. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Boxing Voice. Now, the Boxing Voice is, to me, a pretty good reputable channel. They get the interviews. They get the up close and important interviews. Only problem I have is they are not like Blue Blood. They don't go after the juggler. You know what I mean? Now, if they can trade places, let's say Blue Blood was, Blue Blood was the Boxing Voice, and the Boxing Voice was Blue Blood. Woo-wee! That'll be a motherfucker. I'm sorry. I had to say that. Matter of fact, I got a lot of cigarettes because of that. I need to stop smoking. Because, as everyone knows, my charity is cancer. Yes, it is. Cancer hit my family very hard. We talking about losing 10 uncles out of 13 to cancer. And I'm not talking about two sides of the family. I'm talking about one side of my father's family. All his brothers died of cancer. And he had cancer, but it's in remission. It was prostate cancer. It's in remission. Been in remission for 6 years now. God bless him. So, anyway, that's why I need to stop smoking. Because cancer does run in my family big time. And that's why, one of the reasons why I started this channel. Because I need to help out this cancer society. I have to do something. I'm sorry, I have to. I know. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of views, But you have to start somewhere. And yes, this is a new channel. It's going into its 5th month. We're still in the 4th month. For some reason, they got 2012 on it. I don't know who they get me mixed up with somebody. I don't know. But I even think about a YouTube in 2012. But anyway, I want to talk about the Boxing Voice and they interview with Eddie Hearn. They asked Mr. Hearn, are you willing to take that challenge from Shelly Finkel to show all the emails that took place during the Deontay Wilder / Anthony Joshua negotiation, or so-called negotiations? And you know what Eddie Hearn said? Yeah, sure. That sounds like a man that's like, oh my God, please don't do this, Shelly. And why did this motherfucker ask me this question on camera? That sounds like a nervous motherfucker. I'm sorry. Hey, what they say? I'm just got unleashed. Okay? Because the reason why is I'm tired of this nigga. Not nigger, a nigga. What I say about Tupac? Tupac said nigga are the ones in the club that's wearing the gold ropes. And the niggers are the white folks that was trying to hang black folks with ropes. That's the difference. So, kudos to Team Wilder. My father, which was a principal / school teacher / disciplinarian, said that always cover your ass. Always document any transaction. If you're there to turn in something, make a copy and put it up in your files or your drawer, whatever you have set up. I have an office set up and bills and whatever go way back. And they're going to stay there. Probably till I'm dead and gone. Because shit do come back and bite you in the ass. Like it going to do Eddie Hearn if he keep it up. Because Shelly Finkel is pissed off. So, is that why Eddie Hearn is giving Deontay Wilder so much praise lately? Oh, yes. Oh, Wilder, he's going to win easily. Fury, he's not ready for Wilder. We don't know what he's done. So he must be getting paid $20 million to take a risk like this. Why can't that man be a man to stand up like Deontay Wilder did with Ortiz, the one that Anthony Joshua ducked, And now Dillian White is ducking. Thanks to you, Mr. Hearn. Why couldn't Tyson Fury say that negotiation was very, very terrible? Lies was told. Lies was told to my people, which is the UK. And I'm here to rectify and to save face to my country and to my country men. That's a champion. That's a lineal champion. But Eddie Hearn said a lineal champion is really nothing. So therefore what? He don't believe in lineal champions no more? Or maybe because if you say lineal champion, that means that his charge or his client or his boxer or his fighter or the one he's milking a cow from or his yes man is just a regular fighter who happened to pick up Tyson belts probably off the ground. You know how people find money on the ground? We probably found them belts on the ground. It's just a joke. Don't get all uptight in your panties, UK people, okay? It was just a joke. It might not have been funny to you, but it was funny to me. Alright? Other words, I'm saying that Anthony Joshua picked up them belts from bums. That's right. Parker can't fight worth shit. He shouldn't even had a belt. And we ain't gonna even talk about Charles Martin. I could have got that belt. First of all, he gonna lie and say, oh, it was that right hand that knocked him down. Then Jim Gray from Showtime, and congratulations, Jim Gray, on the Hall of Fame, my brother. He's gonna say, wait a minute. It wasn't a punch thrown. Oh, okay, well, it was something that... Charles, stop it. The man slipped and tore his Achilles heel. So, he couldn't go on no more. So, therefore, it was after the fourth round. Of course, we all know the rules. At least the diehard fans do. The diehard fans do. So he was the winner, and he won the belt. Then, of course, he knows he's not that great. He knows he's a B-level fighter. I mean, come on, Come on, Let's be for real. He's not a B-level fighter. He's not an A-level fighter, I'm sorry. He's a B-level fighter. So, he knew that. So he said, okay, what's a free trip? And I make a little money too. I'll probably get knocked out, but that's okay. Because money is more important than this damn belt. So, therefore, I take what Eddie told me to take. And we got us a successful deal. So make the deal and we'll go there and fight. Okay? That's how it went. That's why Anthony Joshua said, well, Charles Martin took this. How come Deontay Wilder can't take that? Because Charles Martin never knocked out 39 niggas. That's why. Charles Martin ain't no 40-0. That's why. Charles Martin didn't deserve that belt. That's why. Deontay Wilder holds the WBC belt. That's why. The WBC belt, once again, for the 100th time, is the most prestigious belt in all the governing bodies. No disrespect to the other governing bodies, the IBF, the WBO, the WBA. No offense to them. They do what they have to do. They make people fight. They do it. But it's the WBC belt. That green belt, everybody wants it. Why? Because it represents a lot of great fighters. A lot of great unification fights. And it's pure gold. Just like the belt Dylan White holds. He holds the silver WBC belt. Same thing, but it's silver. So that means that what? You got to strive to get the gold to be the champ. You are like what you call a runner-up in a Miss USA pageant. It's all silver now, don't get me wrong. And it won't be another belt like that money belt that McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. I mean, it was pure 24 karat gold. And we ain't gonna talk about how many diamonds was around that motherfucking boy. Woo! Man. Anyway, getting back to the video. You know what? I always get thrown off on a subject because I get worked up and I have to just break it down. But I'm gonna break it down right from now on. Maybe not this video, but the next one. And so I would like for Shirley Finkel just come on out with the emails. You know, he don't have to sit up there on the podium and read it. But if he do, man, call a press conference and read it out loud so every motherfucking body can hear it. And Blue Blood, get your ass up and get over there and film that shit on the front row. That's right. That is right. No, I'm not the LDBC. No, I'm not. But I do believe they do great work. You know, as I mentioned once before, you know, you got the NFL, you know, you got the NBA, you know, and I'm quite sure you got hockey that has player associations, that have unions. Well, boxing don't have that. Even O.J. Simpson, he's living great. He just got out of prison. Why? Because Ron Goldman and the Browns, his ex-wife that they believe killed him, but he was proven innocent, so he didn't kill him. Well, they can't touch him. They cannot touch his football pension. He get a pension of $30,000 a month from the Players Association. Can't nobody garnish it. Can't nobody take it. So he playing his usually golf and whatever else he does, you know, they can garnish it or take it, whatever, if they find out. But right now, he can flaunt his pension all he wants. They cannot touch it, especially in Florida. Read up on it. That is the truth. They cannot touch his football pension. And the reason why I say that is because the LDBC, they're more like our boxing player association. They keep pretty much eye on boxing and make sure boxers are on the up and up, and make sure who's using or who doing this, you know, They just pretty much like the watchdog of professional boxing. Some hate it, some dislike it, some love it, some think it's great. Sometimes you need that in boxing. Because if you don't, a promoter will tear your ass up. Look at Tevin Farmer. He just signed with Eddie Hearn. Don't think Eddie Hearn don't know he money crazy. So, Eddie Hearn knows that, and he gonna use that. Alright? He gonna use that. That's just like a drug addict. When you find out he's a heroin addict, all you gotta do is tell him what you want done, this and that, and hey, and wait a little bag in front of him and say, hey, you want this? You do this. And you know what? That heroin addict would do it without question asked. So the zone got another sucker. Another so-called champion, which is a B-level fighter, really. So that's that. And Eddie Hearn also said, okay, let me read it like this. The boxing voice asked Eddie Hearn, do you think Deontay Wilder is pretty much the A side now? Or what you think? Well, we still the A side, but if he beats Fury, he put himself in a better negotiation. Well, we all knew that, Eddie. You knew we knew. That's why you said it. He had himself in a good position before. Come on, 4-0? 39 knockouts? I don't give a shit if they was girls. On paper, that's very impressive. They don't care. Look, they don't care how many belts you got. All right? They go by the rankings. They go by your record. They go by this, that. You know, he's a champion. He has a belt. But he won, or he knocked out more people than your client won. So he was already up there anyway. He should have got what he should have got then. But we didn't know that you all was pulling us, a scam. Until we really actually dug in and found out it was. That's why. So, they go on, the boxing voice, shout out again. They say, well, Amir Khan and Kell Brook, when will we see that fight? He's pretty much skipping over that answer, really, and goes on and say that, well, call out some other name in the zone that I don't even know. And I know boxing. People, listen. Subscribers, listen, please. And I love you for subscribing to my channel. I'm a new channel, and I get so happy when people subscribe to me. You know, I'm one step closer. That's all I can say. But anyway, to me, I don't know none of the people on the zone But Demetrius Andre, Gerald Miller, who Anthony Joshua said he should show me respect. Ain't nobody gonna show you respect till you start fighting somebody and stop letting the UK pump your head up. Because the UK, they take sides and they make choices. And this is coming from a UK brother who knows his boxing. They choose who to pump up and they choose who to say go fuck off. But I tell you one thing, the young man Anthony Yard, he gonna make some noise. And trust me, the UK gonna embrace him sooner or later. But again, I don't know none of the people but who I named on the zone. That's Gerald Miller, of course, Anthony Joshua, Demetrius Andre, let me see, Demetrius Andre, and Jesse Vargas, and now Tevin Farmer. And there you go. Jesse Vargas, a B-level fighter. Tevin Farmer lucked out. He's a B-level fighter. Tank would knock his damn head off. And he knows it. Eddie Hearn knows it. So, but besides that, I think Amir Khan and Cal Brooks, Cal Brooks, they have the same promoter now. So this fight been in the making for a very, 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 very long time. So he goes on to say, see, that's why I think Eddie Hearn is really sweet on Deontay Wilder right now. Because he think Deontay Wilder's going to get fed up with this man, Al Haymon, and come over and let him promote him and make him a bigger star. Well, the LDBC did that. What else you got, Eddie? What else you got? I'm just curious. Inquiring minds want to know. But you know what? As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to get back to Al Haymon. Listen, Eddie, you in a foreign country where a man named Al Haymon, a very educated black man that knows his craft, who majored in his craft, who learned the in and outs of his craft. Ask any music Mongol and they will tell you that man knows how to promote shows. When he was a producer, he put on shows at venues. He sold tickets. He did it all. He was a hard-working brother. Now, he's into boxing. Now, how you think Rock Nation got started? By this man, Al Haymon. Every fighter and every champion that fought under PBC or Golden Boy always thank Al Haymon for letting them have a shot at the title or have a shot to showcase their skills on national TV or a cable network. Now, they're not under contract to say that. I'm not saying they're not under contract, but they're not under contract to say that. It's just some people are appreciative. And that was missing with Kevin Farmer. No offense to Team Farmer, but he didn't have the goods. Some promoter, I said a long time ago, will pick him up because they see nobody want to touch him. He went without a promoter for a while because, he lost a couple fights here and there, and he just is not, he's not that guy. But Eddie picked him up. Why? Because Eddie trying to make that quota. That's all. That's all, people. Eddie just trying to make that quota. Now, KQ, KC always keep it real. Everything I said here, I meant it. And it's true. But I will. And I would love to see Amir Khan and Kell Brook go at it. Only thing about it is, Kell Brook is 154 now. He's a big guy. Yes, he is. He's trying to force his will and manhandling Spence. And guess what? Earl's a tough Southern motherfucker. He got in there. He didn't have no swollen eye or nothing. He might have a little abrasion on the forehead, maybe like a little hickey. And that's it. But Earl went in there and showed true grit. Yes, he did. Especially in round 9 or 10, I'm not for sure. But Kell Brook should have said, look, I'm going to go ahead and just get my belt up and go ahead and move up. But, as the trainer said, as Eddie Hearn said, he's a very stubborn man. Now, this, I don't blame him. I really don't. If I worked hard for something, I'm just not going to give it away. Unless it's worth my while and time. So, there you go. Eddie Hearns take to the airways again. That's right. And if you don't be careful, which he has been, if you listen to the interviews, he's been giving Deontay Wilder praises. Very good praises. Yes, sir. Now, he hasn't mentioned Shelley Finkel or Lou DiBella or Al Heyman. And I know what's the reason why. He don't want them emails to come out. I'm glad Al Heyman instructing them to always back up a conversation or notes being taken. Nothing out of context. Why? Because their damn voice will be on the tape. That's why. Like I told you, can't nobody touch Al Heyman. You might not see him out there in the front line like Eddie trying to sell something. He don't have to do that. It sells itself. When you have a product, like the PBC, like the Zone, you shouldn't have to go out there and push it. I mean, sure, you can make the announcement. Oh, sure, you can say what it does and who they gonna have, but it will sell itself if it's any good, just like PBC did. So, like I say, KQ, KC, keep it honest. Now, the smartest Al Heyman is, and his backers. Trust me, Al Heyman reports to somebody. You know, we ain't that stupid now. Matter of fact, we ain't stupid at all. But I tell you this, Al Heyman had to make a move. And I think it was a pretty smart ass move. Hey, look here. He talking to Steven Espinoza from Showtime Sports / CBS Entertainment. Hey, look here. I need you. And eventually, you're going to need me. So, let's work together to bring the people the best fights possible. And you know what? Al Heyman never wore a dress. He never wore lipstick. He never did drugs. Matter of fact, hell, I don't really even see him, but I'm quite sure he might have a glass of wine, that's it. But he don't drink like a fish. And trust me, he's no De La Hoya. So, therefore, Al Heyman is respected very well in the boxing and music society. So, of course, they welcome him with open arms. And ever since then, they've been putting on some good ass fights. Like it or not, they have. So, will Deontay Wilder fight Anthony Joshua in April? Hell no. Eddie Hearn wishing, because every interview he says that what we're going to do is, this is quote unquote, what we're going to do is we're going to scrap everything and we're going to re-enter new negotiations. So, in other words, he knows bullshit, and now he knows Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder pretty much will sell out and do big numbers. So, with that, man, that's KQ, KC Boxing Channel. I always got to bring you the current state of boxing as it is today, right now, yesterday, this morning. And I need your subscription. And once you do that, you can hit the bell icon. And you can get notified every time I upload a video just like this one. Now, you do have two choices. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you three choices today. You can pimp slap that like button, or you can slap that like button like it's Eddie Hearn trying to slick talk his way out of interviews. Or you can slap Anthony Joshua, slap it like it's Anthony Joshua, because he gave total control to Eddie Hearn. It's your choice. All I'm asking is please just slap that like button. And with that, I'm KQ, KC Boxing Channel. And I will see you on the next video. Peace and love.